Hey, what's going on guys? Flick here and welcome back to another episode of Season 2 of the Liverpool Career Mode. And in today's press conference, I actually want to do something a little bit differently. So of course we did sign Sadio Mane in this Career Mode, but just recently Liverpool have signed him in real life for a transfer fee right around 30 million. I feel like I don't discuss my thoughts on IRL footy enough on this channel, so I wanted to give some brief summary of my thoughts on the Mane signing, and I think it's a good signing in general. Mane's a proven goal scorer, of course, for Southampton, and I think he can add a lot of versatility to this Liverpool side. I don't know if he's going to end up playing up top or whether he's going to play on the wings, kind of like what we do in this career mode, but overall, I think he's going to be worth the money for Liverpool. I'm really curious what your guys' thoughts are on the Mane signing. If you'd like to leave your opinion down in the comments section below, that would be great to create some sort of discussion on that, and I'll definitely be looking over the comments and replying to quite a few. We will be advancing into December in today's episode, and some huge matches for us to play. Of course, we have the Merseyside derby away at Everton and Goodison Park, so that will be a big fixture. And then moving on to our midweek fixture, it's going to be the group stage of the Champions League against Bayer Leverkusen. It's basically going to decide who finishes first in our group, but if we can get a win, I think that will give us that first place position. And I'm only going to have 2 matches played in today's episode. I'm going to simulate this third one against Cardiff City because I have a lot of non-gameplay related things that I want to get to. But first things first, I have updated the kit number, so Mane now has number 19 instead of the number 9 for us, and that's going to be his kit number in real life, so I thought we might as well do that for this career mode. Now, in the last couple episodes, I have been looking over the comments, and many of you have been saying we should play Coutinho in a more attacking role as a center attacking mid rather than a 4-3-3 where he's just equal in line with Krychowiak and Henderson. So we've switched to a 4-3-3 attacking formation. It's not too much different than the 4-3-2-1. Sure, it's a little bit wider, but it's going to allow Coutinho to get a little bit higher up the pitch, and I'll see how this does work. If it doesn't work for me, I'll probably switch back to the 4-3-2-1. Now it's time for you guys to get directly involved in this career mode. In the last episode, Suarez scored a pretty nice free kick in Royce's absence, but now that Royce is back from his injury, I put him back on his free kick duties. However, I want to leave it open to you guys. Do you want Royce taking the free kicks for us? Here are the stats. Royce 91 curve, 84 free kick accuracy, 89 shot power, and 83 finishing. Or do you want Suarez taking the free kicks? Very similar stats. Royce is technically and statistically better on the free kicks, but I'll leave it open to you guys. Do you want Royce or do you want Suarez taking the free kicks? Go ahead and vote and click that I on the top right of your screen. Before we get into the gameplay and the Merseyside derby against Everton, I wanted to update you guys on my thoughts on the January transfer window and some of the players I'm thinking about getting. We're going to have 2 episodes, this one included, so this episode and the next episode before that transfer window. Then we're going to get into January and hopefully make some signings. For the goalkeeper position, I've got it narrowed down to 4 players: Donnarumma, Butland, Reina, and Lloris. I want to sign someone experienced for this team because this goalkeeper is going to be starting in Champions League matches. So I think Jose Reina might be the guy I bring in. Of course, he's a former Liverpool player, and he's actually 81 rated, and goalkeepers tend to grow when they reach his age, 34, 35, mid-30s. So I think he could be a good signing, and we could even do like a swap deal for Mignolet. But more importantly, we do have the left back position here. I've got it narrowed down to 3 players, and I actually want to get your guys' opinion on these 3 players. So once again, I have a poll linked for you guys. We have Alexandro, very good player, Ricardo Rodriguez from the Bundesliga, and David Alaba from Juventus. Now, Alaba is probably the best of these 3, but he's also going to cost the most. You can see the value is significantly higher than the other players. So keeping those factors in mind, I want you guys to vote which left back you think we should sign in January. One more thing to add, this left back might also play in the midfield, so just keep that in mind. This will be our starting 11 for the match against Everton. Obviously, this is a huge match for us. We never want to lose against our rivals, so let's put in a good team performance with this new formation and get the win. Already, we've got space in the midfield. Coutinho going in that attacking role, now laying it off to Sturridge. He's going to have the shot with his right foot, and Subasic has to make the save. We've started this match off spectacularly with Sturridge getting that shot and Coutinho being directly involved in that play. Oh, Krychowiak's bossing Barry right now. He's going to play off the pass to Suarez. This could be a chance. Coutinho slipping it through once again. Jags does make the stop, and it's cleared out once again by the Everton defense. We have them on their toes, though. Little mistake here, and Barkley's through on goal. Can we make the stop? That's got to be a foul, ref. None given, and Ross Barkley able to continue his run now. Playing it back inside, it's going to be Morales. Finding Barkley. Jimenez gets beat. We need to collect the ball here, guys. It's a good block, and Carlos is going to collect. This is a chance here. Suarez through on goal. He's going to try to cut inside. He does so successfully. Spotting Marco Reus. Can Reus go with the finesse shot with his right foot? Of course he's not going to miss from there, guys. Reus's right-footed finesse shots are just spectacular. And finally we get that goal on Everton. We've pretty much dominated this entire game, and it's about time we did score. Nice cut inside by Suarez. Spots out the run by Marco Reus. Keeper decides to come out and try to close down the angle, but that just gave Reus more room to shoot. Oh, Suarez is going to win the ball back for us. Nicely done. Picking out the pass. That's a nice tackle by Klein. We might be able to get a chance here. Coutinho with the shot. And Subasic has to make a big save there. Niasse playing it out wide to Deulofeu. He plays it backwards. Now back to Deulofeu. He's going to play it forward. It's going to be Niasse. This is a chance for Everton. We've got defenders back. The shot. And it's off the post and in. Not sure Cardiff would have been able to make that save. But Everton do get the equalizer there in the 37th minute. That doesn't mean we can't get the lead going to half, though. It's a bit of patient play. Niasse does well to get around Jimenez there, as well as another one of our defenders. And it's a good finish, to be fair. And here are the halftime statistics. We were absolutely dominating leading up to that first goal. Then after we scored, Everton just made a complete 180, and they started to attack. This is what I like to see, though. Both teams attacking, both teams trying to pick up the win, and it should be a good second half. Gareth Barry playing it out wide. Deulofeu's been a danger man here on the right. Can we catch up to him? He cuts back inside. This is a chance for Deulofeu to get the goal for Everton. Jimenez with a clutch block, and he's also going to clear it away. Suarez spotting out the run by Krychowiak. We need to get it back to Suarez. Here we go. This is a chance. Through ball. This could be it for James Milner. The finesse shot on the near post. Should have taken it with his left, and Subasic makes the save. Deulofeu playing it inside. It's going to be Ross Barkley. He spots out the run by Niasse. That's a clutch save by our keeper. And we're going to clear it out. Dangerous scenes there, and Everton nearly gets the lead. With 25 minutes left to go, I'm going to make our substitutions now. Adam Lallana, a lot of you guys have been asking me to get more playtime, so I'm going to bring him in for Coutinho, who made a good start but hasn't really done much since then. And our other substitutions are going to consist of Feghouli coming on for Sturridge. And for our final one, I am going to bring on Mane for Suarez. This is controversial, but Mane provides a lot more pace, and I think we can get on the counter. Ross Barkley, we need to get in front of this ball. Nice steal by Jimenez. Can we get on the counter? That's the question. He spots some men in the middle here. This is a good bit of passing. Roy spotting the through ball. It's Milner! Oh my goodness, it's off the crossbar. There was only one thing I could do there, and that was trying to go cross goal because I didn't have a lot of time, and Milner just about got the go-ahead goal. Cleverly spotting the run by Ross Barkley. We need to get back, boys. Come on. We cannot let Everton get the go-ahead goal this late. Cross sets in. And it's a goal. Are you kidding? Cardiff and Deulofeu, they're going 1-1. You would expect the keeper to make that save or at least punch it away. And somehow Deulofeu gets there with the diving header. I need to see this again. It's a good cross to be fair, but Cardiff needs to get that one away. I think that's going to be it, guys. Cleverly's going to bring it to the corner flag, and Everton looks like they're going to win this match at home at Goodison Park unless the ref lets us get it forward one more time. But no, that is the final whistle. The fans are not going to be happy about that one. We had the lead, and we gave it up. That is not a good team performance. Stats-wise, Everton did have the advantage, but I think it should have probably ended as a draw, and this begs the question whether we should invest in a world-class keeper, because Cardiff has had a couple of these kind of performances where he needs to make that clutch save, but he's just not high enough rated to do so. With the Everton match out of the way, I wanted to showcase our youth academy to you guys. I know that you have seen all of these players at one time or another when we did scout them, but it's been a while since I've showcased them all together, the ones that we have signed, so I'll quickly go through them. And that also makes me wonder whether you guys want to see these guys in action right away, or should we wait until they reach their full potential in the youth academy, likely when they hit 17 or 18, and then call them up. Let me know what you guys think about that, or what you personally do in your own career mode saves. But we have a couple of good players in here, some very much on the upper end of the potential. I think it's one of our last players. This guy, 87 to 94, is very good, but it's one of our German players. This guy right here, Timo Younes, 91 to 94 potential on a center attacking mid, which is absolutely fantastic. He's only 4'8", but he will grow a little bit more. But yeah, this youth academy is absolutely stacked. It's time for us to go into the second match of the episode, our final one of the group stages of the Champions League against Bayer Leverkusen. And taking a look at the league table, this is a must-win game for us if we do want to finish top of our group. And potentially Basel could even overtake us for that second place spot. and the majority of you guys did say that you thought we would finish top of our group, so win here would allow us to do so. We'll be looking to get the job done with our second team, and I need some of our players to step up in this game. We now have an 80 rated Danny Ings through the training, which is good to see, and Roberto Firmino, we're closing in on the January transfer window. He still hasn't convinced me, so we need to start stepping up in games like this. Leverkusen are not messing around with their starting 11. They brought out a very strong lineup, and an interesting choice to play Hakan Çalhanoğlu at the left mid. We'll see if it works out for him. We got a run here on the right. It's going to be Feghouli making that run. Roberto Firmino, that's a perfectly picked out pass. Can Feghouli do something with it? Trying to beat out Vendel. He's going to cut by a few players. Toprak makes the tackle. We're still with it though. Flanagan finding Firmino. Milner inside. This could be a chance. Jordan Ibe goes the fake shot, and it's deflected by Hilbert. We win the corner though. Kiesling finding Julian Brandt, and Leverkusen with the chance here. Bender looking to pick out Julian Brandt. It's a nice pass played off, but we're gonna... Have we really just done that? I was trying to pass back to the keeper. We end up playing it across goal, and it couldn't be an easier finish for Stefan Kiesling. I don't know what is going on, guys. We need to look at this one more time because that is absolutely ridiculous. I suppose I can't blame anyone but myself, but it's frustrating when you want to do one thing, but the game translates it otherwise. This could be a chance. Milner trying to pick out Ings. He's on sides here. Can he go across goal? It's a decent effort. At least we're testing Leno. See that pass in the middle? Ings. We're playing it around really well. One more pass in the middle. Can we finish it? Leno, what a save. You would expect that from an 84 rated keeper, whatever he is, but he really came to play today. At the end of the first half, you have to look at the stats and say how we are losing. And the question is, Bernd Leno is playing an incredible game. We're going to have to get a lot more shots on target if we do want to beat him. And I'm going to look to make some substitutions now. We're going to be bringing on Mane for Jordan Ibe. For our striker position, of course, we're going to be bringing on Luis Suarez. And at our right wing, I'm going to keep it as Feghouli, and Lallana is going to be coming on for Milner. Bender, somehow he keeps possession, just out-muscles one of our players, sends in the cross, and that's off the post and collected. Don't tell me that's a penalty kick. Are you kidding? I don't know what's up with the game today, guys, but apparently that's a penalty kick. Mignolet kind of went through him, but I don't even know, guys. Mignolet, I need you to come up big here and make a save. Off to the left. Come on. We're down 2-0. The momentum has to change here really quick. We've got 30 minutes and we need to score a few goals. Technically, we need to score 3 goals if we do want to finish top of our group because Leverkusen do have a 1-point advantage on us. They're parking the bus as well. Suarez, you need to step up big. Gets tackled by Brandt and it's clean. Come on, Alori. Make that finish. We just can't get it on target, guys. There's nothing I can do. Full-time whistle, and once again, things just did not go our way. Leverkusen score on their 2 shots on target. We can't even get many more shots on target, and we can't even score a single goal. We'll have to see how Basel did in their match, see if we advanced. Well, guys, unfortunately, I wasn't able to see how our group table did end. However, we are through. I think Olympiacos and Basel must have gotten a draw, allowing us to advance. But look who we have to play in our first fixture. It's Barcelona. I said in the first episode of this season, imagine the scenes if Luis Suarez does end up facing his old team in the Champions League. And it's going to happen, guys. Round of 16 against Barcelona. This will be tough. Our final scouting report is available from Serbia. We'll see if we can add any more youngsters to our youth academy. And right away, we have a 69 and 94 player. We're going to sign him up, but we are full, meaning I'm going to have to delete some players. I'm going to offload some players that don't exceed 85 potential, this one included, as well as this guy. Moving on with the scouting report from Serbia, we have a 67 to 87, a 66 to 82, 70 to 94, who is going to be our final player in the Youth Academy, and a 69 to 89. Our next scouting network will be in Norway, 3 months looking for a physically strong player. Before we get into a squad report and an in-depth look at some of the league stats, we're going to simulate this match against Cardiff, and hopefully we can get some sort of win in this episode, whether it's a simulated match. I don't really care as long as we pick up the points. Royce does get the first goal of the match in the 24th minute. Jimenez picks up an injury in the 4th minute. We'll see how serious that is after the match. Suarez add another to the tally, making it 2-0, and we'll see if we can get another goal. It's Royce getting his 2nd goal and our 3rd goal in the match. We'll see if we can tack on any more against Cardiff, who must be a newly promoted side, but that's how the match does end. Luckily enough for us, Jimenez is only going to be out for 4 days. Alright, finally time for a squad report. We'll take a look at some of the player growth, and as I scroll through these guys, I'm going to go relatively quickly because we have a lot of players here, but I wanted to ask a question. I'm thinking about doing these every other month instead of every month, because if we were to do it every month, it would be at almost every episode, which seems a little bit much for me. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section below, and I'll base my decision off of your guys' input. But a lot of unhappy players who we're looking to offload during the next transfer window. Leon Bailey might be one of them. He hasn't exactly found his role in this team, despite him being a fairly promising player, so we can get a decent amount of money for him. Milner wants to get some more playtime, which is understandable. But overall, good player growth, and I'm glad to see even some of our higher rated players still growing throughout this career mode, which is good to see. Some of our players on loan also growing. Mane getting up +1, Firmino up +1, exceeding his previous market value. And finishing things up, we got a couple of threatened players through Sturridge. Ings is growing like a boss. He's up +3 due to that training sessions I'm giving him. And overall, pretty happy with this team. Now, I'll be going through some of the league leaders in goals scored and goals assists. And you guys see the top scorers in every press conference. Suarez is still leading the way with 14 goals. In terms of assists, though, Suarez is also tied for first with Mraz and Payet with 8 assists. So Suarez is creating a lot of goals for us and really ended up being worth his price tag. Clean sheets, Subasic is on top for Everton. Yellow cards, Wilson with 5. And finally, red cards, Dawson with 2. That's going to wrap up the episode for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy today's episode. But before we close things out, I really want to say thank you all for the continued support on this series. I'm really happy with the pace that this series is going in terms of upload schedule, and the support has been just so impressive from you guys. So we'll try to keep that going in future episodes, and I'm going to do what I can on my part. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like down below, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and until next time, this has been Flick. I'll be talking to you guys again soon.